who is self-motivated to join the army. Very good.
Sometime towards the end of 2019, the then resident city commissioner of Kampala, Farida Mayanja, was seen addressing a number of youth at Kololo ceremonial grounds. They were here to try their luck on joining national service in the Ugandan army.
Joining the army does not need you to look for a job. Joining the army, like the president says, is a sign of patriotism.
The Uganda People's Defense Forces wanted a limited number of recruits, but was overwhelmed. This prompted the need for elimination through exploitation of recruitment procedures. Physical fitness, academic qualifications, and examining of previous criminal records were employed.
You are willing, you are strong, and you feel yourself you are physically fit, but you cannot go through that training because of this.
Some applicants had opted out of their previous jobs, fronting patriotism as their driving factor, while others had been jobless. At the end of the day, some were taken on, while others were not.
Now organize yourself on our line here. Don't you hurry.
These are some of the challenges that Ugandan youth, in their hundreds of thousands, go through to secure employment.
Most of the skills that were being trained, passed on them, some of them used to ignore them. They were like, I cannot go for such a course. But then, these are the courses that have market at the moment.
Government is aware of these challenges and is not seated.
It is true, at the end of the day, the universities are churning out many more people than the jobs available. But in itself, that is not bad.
How I wish we implement that, like in Ikiki, we put there a skills training center. In Budaka, we put there a skills training center for these youth.
Skills may be imparted and learning may be refocused, but the need for placement of the skilled youth remains paramount. This is why attention has been drawn to establishing industrial parks across all regions and sub-regions of the country.
And that's why we're highlighting things like maize, we're highlighting cassava, piggery, we're highlighting coffee. At the center stage, we're emphasizing on the growing of coffee for commercial and value addition on coffee in Uganda.
This is in line with what is contained on page 21 of the abridged version of the 2021 to 2026 NRM manifesto. Progress has been registered in establishment of 9 industrial parks. One of them is Sino Uganda Mbale Industrial Park, a subsidiary of Tiangtang Group. Hundreds of youth have not only been employed, but also been given opportunity to learn and also practice what they learned.
We cannot solve unemployment in isolation. So when you look at what the government is trying to do from the strategic interventions that they are doing, one way is what we had finished. How do we create an environment that can attract either investment in the country that can allow the economy to grow?
But to make this more successful, one challenge requires a permanent solution. The high price of electricity still remains one of the ordeals that factory owners in Uganda have always narrated. It is one challenge that has always attracted the attention of the head of state, to which government is committed to addressing.
Our president has directed that we pilot the issue of addressing the electricity for manufacturers. So we brought it down from 16% to 5 cents. So we have, as government, have injected money in this financial year and will continue giving more money to all the industrial parks. We want all our industrial parks to have electricity available at 5 cents.
Power has to be consumed so that we can recover the money that we use in all these projects, transmission and distribution. We normally recover from the tariff. So when power is generated, transmitted and not consumed, then we get problems of finances.
The introduction, launch, confirmation and implementation of the parish development model is focusing on value addition for agricultural products. With the skills development emphasized, power challenges resolved, and markets established and easily accessed, adoption of modern agriculture will solve unemployment.
If we can use our land, which is fertile, and we go into mechanized modern agriculture, the youth will be employed.
The 2021 to 2026 NRM manifesto is built on the foundation of securing Uganda's future. To the NRM, it is not a gamble, but a matter that requires sacrifice and vast experience. Henry Okurut,